December 31st. I got my pink socks on. I'm pretty excited about today's video, and to everyone who is new to my channel, I am Nikki. Hi, nice to meet you via the camera. Well, it is almost 2015, like really almost 2015. So for today's video, I wanted to reflect back and I wanted to write a letter to 2014. Also, I'm going to be doing an announcement at the end of this video, so you're going to want to stick around for that. So without any extra blabbering, I am going to read my letter addressed to 2014. Dear 2014, my, what a crazy year you have been. It's hard to even know where to begin because you were honestly a roller coaster year. But I'm not trying to be mean or anything, because when I say roller coaster, I mean it in every sense of the word. Yes, you were a hard, difficult year filled with more tears than I care to shed, but you were also a beautiful, life-changing year full of lessons and some happy tears. Honestly, it was a rocky start. 2013 ended with some serious shifts and changes in business relationships that I wanted and knew I had to change, but of course involved the usual pain that accompanies any shift or end in a relationship. I hate knowing I'm hurting people, so for that to be the first thing out of the gate for me was tough. But I bucked up, put my big girl pants on, and moved forward. Well, after a few seemingly long months of my hopes being high and the reality being low, it became painfully evident that this new relationship I had left my old relationship for and that I held so much hope for wasn't going to pan out. It dominated my thoughts and it made it hard to get anything done. So after months of being unsure of what to do and feeling paralyzed by my own fears, I finally made a decision to move forward and to let go of that relationship too. While you swung low at the start, you also gave me some serious highs not too long after. You took me to Colorado, Hawaii, Pennsylvania, and Texas. I saw beauty that will be permanently etched into my brain, and I had the pleasure of experiencing all of those trips with people that I love. Even my first real birthday party in almost 10 years was shared with someone that I love. A Cinco de Mayo party tailored to fit the Mexican in me. Then you swung low again, the shift in more relationships. Someone left my life in a painful way that I didn't expect, and someone else moved forward to play an even bigger role in my life. That always stresses me out the most though, not knowing where I stand with people. And all the changes that happened this year really made me question myself. Which, by the way, 2014, the verdict is still out as to whether this is an issue I have or just part of the process, part of life. Dan tells me it's life. It's not just you and me, 2014. But needless to say, it's been a hard question to examine, and it's made it hard to celebrate new relationships because of the sting of relationships past. Then you brought me high again. My beautiful baby sister got married. I can't even explain how much I didn't expect that. It literally feels like it was just yesterday that I was filming videos with both of my baby sisters. Shayna never wanted to be in front of the camera, but I always made her because not only was she one of my limited 2 actresses, but also because she was just so cute. She radiated spunkiness and joy, if that makes sense. And the beautiful thing was that on her wedding day, that is truly how she glowed. Spunky and joyful. Another dip you took me on was the journey to health. You were the year that I decided not to give up and do whatever it takes to get better. You made me open to the possibility of optimism again about my health. My joints, my mood swings, my stomach aches, all of it. Fighting a battle that people don't understand can be hard, but you are the year that I decided to take back hope and move forward no matter what. Overall, I'm thankful. You were so full of ups and downs this year, and what came with that were lessons. Things that I know I will forever carry with me. However, I feel like you, life, dominated my feelings. If the roller coaster was going up, I felt great. And if it was going down, I felt miserable. I gave you my happiness, and I shouldn't have. I let you determine how I felt. And because things were changing so fast, that was a dangerous ride. So, the biggest lesson I will take away from our relationship is that I can't let my happiness be determined by events, by the roller coasters that your successors will put me on. Because even in the midst of all the beautiful events that took place this year, I felt sad. And I truly believe that's because I put my faith, my attention, and my eyes on you, 2014/life, rather than leaning on God and taking responsibility for my own happiness. It's really my problem, not yours, 2014. You were just doing your job of teaching me what I needed to be taught. I was the one who chose not to be happy in the midst of it. So now, as I say goodbye to you, I hope you can know that while I was sad while riding your crazy ass ride, You have rekindled my relationship with the Lord and inspired me to take my happiness into my own hands. Thank you for the struggles. Thank you for the memories. And goodbye. It's a lot of O's. 2014. Hello, 2015. That was my letter to 2014. It was a wild year. So if you want to be vulnerable like I just was and you want to write a letter to 2014 down below, feel free to do that. I'm not gonna lie, there were like a bunch of things about writing that letter that were hard and uncomfortable, but there was also something really valuable about that, about reflecting back on the year and writing to 2014. Also, this leads me into a very exciting announcement that has to do with that letter. Obviously, kind of the overwhelming theme of the letter was taking charge of my own happiness and not letting outside circumstances determine that. So what that means is I'm going to be doing How to Be Happy January again. Yay! This is my 3rd year of How to Be Happy January. What it basically means is that all of the videos that are going up on my channel in January have to do with the theme of happiness and how to attain it, i.e., How to Be Happy January. Now this video series is going to be a conversation. As you heard from my very open letter, I am not always happy, not perfect, but I don't think that I have to be to lead a conversation between people. So I will be uploading 3 times a week, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. If you want to take part in the conversation, you can obviously leave comments in any of the videos because believe it or not, I actually try to read all of my comments and videos. I go through them all the time on my phone, on the computer, but if you want to have the conversation on other sites as well, if you just use the hashtag right here, How to Be Happy January, you can join the whole conversation because we're gonna be talking about it all over the rest of the internet. So the videos will only go up Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, but all over the rest of the internet, if you use the hashtag, you can join in on the conversation too. You can use inspiring pictures if there's quotes that you found that you feel like are really applicable to this topic, or things you want to retweet, or just things, questions you have for other people who are in this, or struggles you're going through. You just use that hashtag, and everyone else who is doing this in January or kind of just joining the convo can see that. So that is all. Now, I always close a video with quotes from other people, and today I'm actually gonna do something I've never done in a video. I am closing the video with my own quote, which feels kind of narcissistic, but I was lying in bed the other night. I was like praying about the series, and I was thinking about the series, and I had this thought come in my head, so I rolled over and like grabbed my phone. You know how when you have an idea and you're like, I gotta write it down stat. So I rolled over, grabbed my phone, and wrote it down, and I feel like it sums up this video perfectly, and I feel like it gives way to the series. So, happiness comes from walking the beautiful thin line between knowing that you will never be fully satisfied on this planet and always striving for more. I love you guys, and I will see you Friday. Bye.